Hi everybody, it's Marcy, and I'm here to do a flip through of the journals I made for Dear Julie Julie's August Assembly Line Dollar Store Junk Journal Challenge. And I may have said that backwards. I apologize. Okay, so you've seen all my elements and that I've made. I'm just going to flip through one journal because they are pretty much all the same. But here are all three of them. So let me move two aside and get this started. So what I've done is I used file folders for my base. And as it turns out, I ended up using 16 of the 20 items of the $20 store items. So I used a file folder for the base cover of the journal. They each have a 1.5 inch spine that I've covered with fabric. Around here I've got my snippet. I covered it with some scrapbook paper on the front and the back and sewed on a Dear Julie Julie image. The tie closures are from the little bags that I used, and I just kept those closures or kept those handles, and those became my tie closures. Now my journals are basically base journals. They've got all of the required elements in them, but nothing else. I kind of hit a roadblock, or a brain fog moment. So these are still somewhat unfinished, but done for the challenge. Okay, the inside of my file folders, I used my master board for the inside cover and on the spine. So you see, got my master board down there. Then here I've got some tabs, and I don't know that I will remember all of the elements, but if you've been watching my videos, you've already seen them. And here just a page edge. Here we've got a belly band with a tag inside that when you flip it open, you've got several sheets of writing paper. And that's just attached to a piece of book page. Here's some ledger paper that I printed, and I changed the color on it to go with this journal. Here's a piece of composition book paper that I printed some Dear Julie Julie image on. Map page. Here I used a page from a music book. And here's one of my envelope items that I had used distress inks on and decorated that. And inside there we've got a tag that has a pocket on it. And I put it down such that there is a pocket right here. This paper was some of the white paper that I had gotten from Dollar Tree. So I splattered some distress ink on it to give it a little color on that side, and printed Dear Julie Julie image on this side. And here's one of my paper clips, and you have a pocket here and here. And then you flip it over, and you've got a little pocket right here on this side, and a little pocket right here. There's more of the composition page. Here I've got one of my corner tucks with a hidden journaling card tucked inside it. And flip it over, and this was the tuck that flips around the bottom of the page. So on this side, I'd put one of the clusters here. And here we have a journal card tucked in here. Here's the little paper bag that I made, so you can put lots of goodies in here. And I left it open so that there's a little tuck spot back there. And then another tab here. More book page. Here's a double pocket that I made, and I put the lace on, but layered one of my clusters on it so that this slides up and down. Not really a big deal, it's just kind of fun that it does actually move around. And inside I put one of my file folder embellishments with some writing space. And then with the offset tab, I've got another file folder. And you flip it open, and you've got a pocket and a little small belly band. So you see what I mean by it's not completely done, and that I don't have my pockets and belly bands all filled in. Like I said, I've hit a mental roadblock on this for now, and so I think what I need to do is, I'm loving the beginnings of this journal, but here's some Dollar Tree paper that I used on this side. There's more of the Distress ink splattered paper. I think my brain is moving so heavily towards fall now, and this is so springy that I just hit a roadblock. Graph paper that I printed out, and again, changed the coloring to go with this journal. And here's yet more of the Distress ink splattered paper with a little corner tuck there that you flip up to write on, and a journaling card tucked inside. Oh, this is supposed to be a hidden journaling card. Uh-oh. Did I goof? Oh, there it goes. There you go. Hidden journaling card there. In the center of that signature. Here's another page edge. More of that graph paper doily. Here's a paper clip. And it's just a side clip on, decorated. Got plenty of room under there. And the other side of the paper clip. And here I made a little expanding pocket. And inside it, I've got tucked a tag. Flip it down. And you've got several sheets of journaling paper there. And then in here, just a journaling card. And another tab. And here I made a pocket with another tag inside, and this little tag you flip open, and you've got all sorts of lined paper. I used some composition paper on this and printed some of Dear Julie Julie's Easter egg dyed paper on it. So that tucks right in there. More book page. Here I've got my envelope that it's a CD envelope, and I just put Dear Julie Julie image stamped around it, and under here you've got a tuck and some journaling space right there. I've got some dictionary page and my kind of crinkly paper here. More composition paper here with Dear Julie Julie image printed on one side. Here's some ledger paper that this time I made green. A little paper clip here. More page edge here. Center of the signature. And over here we've got a top tuck with a hidden journaling card here. Slides out. There's some journaling space. And you could, of course, also journal on the back. See, more blank pages that I'd like to do something with. And then another belly band in here with a journaling card. And that is the end of the journal. All three of these are set out the same. The only real differences are, of course, using the scrapbook paper, I couldn't make them all exactly the same. And then I used different digitals. Different digital images, on the front. But they're all the same, all have the same items. Each one of them has 2 belly bands and then 3 of each of the other elements. So, those are my 3 journals for this month. I hope you enjoyed that, and until next time, I wish you all a wonderfully happy, crafty day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.